Hello everyone, Reginald Splash, or Reggie here. I'm joined in footage only by my friend Swan Was Taken, or Swan, and today we'll be giving you a grand tour of my clan, Fish Gods of Aqua's end base. It's our clan home, it's our base of operations. We have a few different projects that are dedicated to helping out the clan members here. Myself and others store all of our personal items here. We also have a clan storage where there's items that clan members can use. I won't speak to why we feel so safe in this location. Suffice it to say, it is in the end, and as you can see, the OG land site was by me at 3:15 in the morning on the 6th of June, and I live on the east coast of the United States. But enough of a preamble, let's get into the tour. So the first view you get here is from the land site, and on the right here you can see the museum that I created dedicated to this base and to our clan, just to stuff about the clan. There's not too much stored in there right now besides map art and a couple other things which you're going to see in a moment. But you can see some projects here on the left that are built, as well as that other building that was created by Phil, one of the main builders that was here. Swan and Blue Giant, I believe, were the main ones who helped build out this floor, as well as me. I made a lot of the progress here. I created this entire museum, and I built and gathered a lot of the materials for this original setup that we created. You can see some of the family storage here, as well as a better view of Phil's building, some of the banners, some of our mascots there. And if we enter the museum here, we'll see some map art there on the right, and on the left here is our big map of our base, as it was when I recorded it. And there hasn't been too much added to it. There has been a big project that I've started up in the bottom left, or the top of there. But going over this entire map, you can see in the top right is my personal quarters that I created, which I give you guys a quick look at before it ends. There's also the museum, which I created a giant banner above, which I'll give you guys a look at later in the footage. You can also see the big building that Phil created across the way from the museum, as well as a Enderman farm that is built across a bridge near it, and a small building below that. I do not actually go to the Enderman farm in this footage, but it's very basic. You can also see the OG land site with the little arrow on the all the way to the left, and you can see Vay's sky base right there. And below that we have our villager creator, and next to that on the left is our training hall, both of which get a lot of use by me. Then we have just a building that I created in the middle there. Vay created that dome. And I think that's about it for that map. So let's continue. There are a couple other little builds here and there, but those are just small projects by clan members. Here we have the heads of the clan members that were consistently online. When we created this base first, Blue Giant decided to put a bunch of pumpkins around his head for some reason. There in the back left is a failed attempt that I made of a full map of spawn. I had neither the time nor the patience to create that. And here we have my wall of heads, mostly collected by me. I think there's about 5 or 6 at the most that are collected by other people in this, so mostly collected by me. Those 4 gray shulks that you saw there were used to collect those when we actually moved these heads from one base to another. Leaving the museum here, we're going to go across. I accidentally break this wall here, so I had to fix that. You can see some of our mascots here. Random animals mostly. I think one of our wolves is named Fish Dog of Aqua. And right here you can see where I went to the center end island and created a copy of our banner with wool, and also wrote something mildly inappropriate in the middle center island. I think you might be able to see what I wrote. I don't know if it's too clear. It says penis. Anyway, moving on. There's our anvil tower, and right up there, as you can see, I told you I would give you a nice view of the banner that I created above the museum to give it that look on the map. You can also see Bay's sky base up there, as well as a miniature sorting machine that I made for the clan to just throw some of the materials that we use to make this base out of, like quartz and sea lanterns, as well as like obsidian and other items. And there's also a blaze farm, which is that big white cube. We're also going to take a quick look at this food station that Blue Giant created, which is just a bunch of dispensers that pop out this nice little spray of food for you if you don't feel like grabbing the food yourself, you know. So here's the interior of the building that Phil created, and this is a snowball station that Phil uses because I have my own, and I just can never get this one to work right for myself. We have some more storage here. I think that's more for like organic seeds and food and stuff. And then this is extra quartz storage over here, just a bunch of quartz. We have a bunch of villagers over here. Unfortunately, at one point, I fired my Santa's Rage right into the back corner near where that storage is, and I think killed some of the villagers and let some of them out. So some of them were roaming around for a while, and that was really sad and unfortunate of me to have done that. But you can see our beacons here that Phil made. Phil basically made this entire building himself. Phil did a great job on this building. And see, there's a couple of the villagers. And a sheep, apparently. I don't know how that one got there. But here's the snowball generator. It's pretty easy to understand. But how it works. You just duck there and see the water actually goes another level up. Above is the Enderman farm all the way across there, and our Blaze farm here in the giant white cube, which we will visit, I believe, in a second. Let me just go back in here. So each of these has its own way of opening like that. And this is the Blaze farm. You can't really see the spot where you stand to use it. I accidentally froze that because I'm wearing Frostwalker boots. And here's the clan sorter that I was talking about. And of course we also have the stand arrow, which is very important to our base. Here's the different things that can be sorted. Some sea lanterns and quartz. Got some obsidian. Just different stuff, you know? We don't really discriminate here. And that's the extra. Anything that doesn't get sorted correctly. So we can cruise down here. And Endermen are being mean and taking those every now and then. But there's our white wool generator. I believe Blue Giant created that, but I'm not sure. I forget who created all of these, honestly, at this point. It's been a while. Space has existed for a little while now. But there's our trading dome. You can see what I was talking about earlier, the wall of people we don't like in the background there. But here is some nice trades that we have set up here. It's pretty great. You have everything you need here, lots of paper and books. I have lots of emeralds. But if you'll see behind our white wool farm, we have the ass wall. And the ass wall is for people who are asses. They've been dicks. Just not nice. And so we hang their head here. because fuck them. So anyway, that's what we do with people that we really don't like. Here's the skeleton farm, which has been pretty fun, pretty profitable. I've actually made quite a few DAGs off that. Here's a kelp farm. And now we'll visit this random structure that I created using some schematics that I found online. There was like this fun little program that created 3D buildings, and then I followed the schematics. It took quite a while, but you know, it's fun. Looks cool, right? Let's go up. So after this, we will look at my personal base, and not really too much of it, just like a quick tour of it, and that'll be the end of the video. If you're curious about any more of this base, like everything we have here, you know, like you want like a in-depth tour, then just ask, and I'm probably make a video for it. Here is also another building. I don't remember who made this at all. I literally never even got an answer. No one who in my clan that was online told me who made it. But it's pretty cool looking. I think it was meant to be storage. It looks really cool. There's a lot of chests in it, but there's really not a lot in any of those chests, so let's not even look in them. For some reason, there's an animal on top of that building, and they're there a lot, and it's really funny.
I want to die.
This is also a building that Swan made, because I was like, why haven't you built anything here yet? And he was like, you're right, why haven't I built anything here yet? So he decided to build something here, and it was this. So yeah, this is the building made. Just showing it off to you guys a little bit while these don't even bother us. It's a pretty basic build that he made based off of a YouTube video he found. Not entirely sure if he finished exactly what he wanted for it, but it's nice. But with that, let's glide towards my crib that I made, that I showed you guys on the map earlier. Here it is. You can see the 2 levels for different types of storage I have. Here's the front door. Swan trying to catch up there. And I have this 3x3 block door here, and it's triggered by this lever, although it's kind of temperamental. It's like I try and flick it real quick here to get it to close, but in order to get it to open and close, you really just have to flick the lever completely one way or the other, such as that. See, it works if you do it that way, but unfortunately, then you have to leave it. I don't like leaving it closed or open with the lever activated that way. But going upstairs here, you can see that I have my storage up here. This is all in shulkers of just different stuff that I have labeled here that I've been collecting as I've been playing on the server for a while. Different stuff that I sell, or enchanted books that I have. There's Swan chilling up there. And I think that's about the end of the tour. You can see a little dye farm that I have there. And there's my own personal sorting machine I have. But that's the end of the tour. There's not much else that I have to show you guys. The project that I started working on that's on the top left of the base is mostly finished now. It's a garden that I created below the big space where the Enderman farm is. But besides that, I might give an updated view of some of the different places in the base that I didn't go to. There's not much left that wasn't Bay's personal sky base, because I didn't want to include that without his permission. I might put that in a separate video. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this exclusive look at Fish Gods of Aqua's end base. I tried to make this video a really good in-depth look at what our base looks like because, in all honesty, no one outside of the clan is ever invited to this base. Because of the nature of the player base of Minewind, there's always someone looking to loot or grief, or even someone looking to pay someone who has the teleport and is a trusted person a stag in order to loot the teleport they have. And I'm not willing to share the teleport with anyone because of possibilities like that. So the only view anyone outside of the people who helped build this is going to get is this video and videos like it. So I tried to make it as in-depth as I could. I hope you guys liked it. I know it wasn't like National Geographic editing level, but I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you leave a like. I hope you subscribe. I hope you share it because it was actually a lot of fun to make this. It's pretty long. I didn't realize how long it was going to be until I was almost done. Thanks again for watching, and bye.